Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that it brings you value. I hope that you enjoy it. If it does, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more stuff like this. I know I'm a little over the place. Sometimes you get a vlog, sometimes you get some content like this, but stay tuned because there will be some good amount of content coming shortly. Now today I want to talk about the 6 habits that have actually changed my life. Over the last probably 3 years, I have been on a mission to just make my life better, make myself happier, healthier, both mentally and physically. And there's a list of things that I have implemented on a daily basis or almost daily basis that have actually really genuinely changed my life. And I've wanted to do this video for a long time because I hope that some of these things will help you if you're looking to implement some new habits into your life that, you know, maybe you're feeling tired or unmotivated or unhappy. I'm really hoping that these will help you change those things. So without further ado, without further rambling, let's jump into the things. I am coming at you with number 1. Number 1 is probably one of the most important things on this list, and it is reading. Now, I used to be the person that said, I can't read because my eyes hurt. It makes my eyes hurt when I read. I can't read. I just don't like it. I don't know. I just don't want to. Diana, past Diana, I was so wrong. Reading has been one of the things that has changed my life. Absolutely done a 180, like so incredible. I am so grateful for the fact that I finally bit the bullet and just hunkered down and finished a book, and it made me realize that I can pick up like a Bible of information and actually gain so much knowledge from that. And I know it sounds so simple, but it was one of those things that I had to start to implement what I learned into my life for that light bulb to go off and be like, oh my God, I can make myself a better person by reading books? What? So reading is one of those things that you have to implement in your life, whether it's audiobooks or, you know, on your Kindle, whatever those things are that you read online, you know what I'm talking about? The little digital things. Or if you pick up a book, I am telling you right now, it is one of the biggest game changers for me. And I just grabbed 3 books that I recently finished that I am just so in love with. The one being Atomic Habits. This is an absolutely phenomenal book if you are looking to change the way that your day is outlined or the results that you're getting. If you want to like up level your life, I'm telling you, Atomic Habits by James Clear is an absolute must-have. I also just finished She Means Business. This is amazing. Carrie Green. Anyone who is an aspiring entrepreneur, definitely pick that one up. And then also The Universe Has Your Back. And I actually read this. This was the first book that I read and implemented, like I just talked about. And I recently picked it up again and reread it again, and it reminded me of how awesome the book was. So there are 3 quick suggestions. I'll probably do a whole other video on book suggestions for you, so stay tuned for that. And number 2. So number 2 is going to the gym and weight training. This was something that I implemented into my life about 2 years ago. It was on a it was in a bad place in my life, and I was just looking for something to throw myself into, and I needed something that was all consuming. And I know that that doesn't sound like the healthiest reason to, but the gym just happened to be that thing for me that I felt like I woke up in the morning and I finally had purpose for my day, and it gave me something to work towards. But what I didn't realize was the fact that while doing that, while going to the gym and falling in love with weight training, I was actually doing so much for my mental health. And weight training and going to the gym has been one of those things that is just an absolute must for my mental health. It helps me release all the pent-up tension, all the stress, all the anxiety, go and just sweat it out. And I I'm a firm believer that you need to find what workout works best for you. So if you're like, Diana, I am not a weight person, I don't like going to the gym, that's fine. I recently started to go to a spin class. It's been amazing. Whether you're sports or running or, you know, hiking or whatever it is, find something that works for you and stick to it, because it is so incredible and you will not regret it. Number 3 on my list of habits that changed my life is goal setting. So I used to be one of those people that would do that whole like January resolutions, here we go kind of thing, but then I never implemented into my life and I never actually took action on those things. And so now what I've actually started doing is I will do, I break down my goals, and maybe I should do another video for this one as well. Let me know if you'd like me to down below. But I break down my goals into sort of like a general year, sometimes not even that, but then I break it down into 6 months, and then break the 6 months down into months, and then break the months down into weeks. So at the beginning of the month, I reevaluate sort of the previous month, what I did, how far I am along, like what I accomplished, and then I look at what I want to accomplish and what I have coming up for the next month, and I break it down into weeks, what I need to accomplish in order to complete my goals. Recently, my goals have been a little bit shifted because I've got a little bit of a different focus on my life, but as we get into the last 6 months of the year, things are really shifting for me in terms of sort of more tangible, more actionable goals, which is exciting because that will help me do that video if you decide that is something you want to see. So that is number 3. And number 4, Number 4 has been so beneficial. Number 4 is being more intentional with the friends that I have in my life and the people that I spend my time with. The reason that I don't know this is necessarily a habit, but it is something that changed my life, because it's one of those things that you don't realize how much you're impacted by the people that you surround yourself with until you start to change it and you realize just how much they have, I want to like a say in your life. And it's not like you're going to your friends for advice, but the people that you surround yourself with are the people that influence you the most. So I want you to look around your life right now. Who are the friends? Where are they in their lives? Like, what are their morals? What are their values? Look at your coworkers. Who are the people you're spending every single day with? If you don't like what you're seeing in those areas and the people that you're spending the most time with, I am telling you to change it. Be ruthless with the people that you give your time to. Be ruthless with the hours that you have in your day and the energy that you have in your body, because you are in control of that. And as soon as you bring people into your life that are draining of that energy and time, that's when you lose that control. So that's my tip number 4, my habit number 4, whatever you want to call it, that has changed my life. I have been super conscious of the people that I have around, the friendships that I hold, the time that I invest in those people, and the energy that I surround myself with, and it has been such a freaking blessing. So number 5 and number 6 kind of go together, but I'm gonna say them separately and you'll kind of see how they come together in the end. But number 5 is routines. So I have recently, in the last couple of years, started to develop a routine that really works for me and works for my lifestyle, and I have been really strict to the best of my ability to stick to that routine. Mainly a morning routine, because I find that when I structure my day when I structure my morning, that is a direct reflection of how my day goes, and I can tell if I don't get my full morning routine in and the things that I do that help me kick off my day on the right foot. I know it and I can feel it, because it's one of those things that really helps shape the way that my day turns out. So I would encourage you to find a routine that works best for you. Don't go searching for someone else's ideal routine. find the habits and the little routines that work really well for you, your lifestyle, your time, and the things that bring you joy, and stick to that, because that is what's going to set you up for a super successful day. And number 6, which is the final one, are actually kind of like they're two pieces of my morning routine that I recently started implementing and have had a huge impact on the way that my day turns out, and that is gratitude and visualization. I never thought I would be the type of person that was like a visualization person. Quite honestly, I didn't really know how it worked. I didn't really understand it, so I just kind of ignored it. But now that I have a very clear vision for my life and the goals that I have in my life, that visualization exercise is actually becoming easier and easier, because the more clarity that you gain around the things that you want and the things that you desire, the easier it is to visualize those things. And it is so inspiring and so exciting when you actually start doing those visualizations and you see, it's almost like you see firsthand what's possible for you. And I know it's really cheesy, but I would highly encourage you to get A, clarity around the things that you want in your life, and B, start visualizing the heck out of it. And then of course the second part of that is gratitude. And gratitude is one of those things that it's actually become a bit of a strategy around my coping with anxiety and stress. If I'm feeling really overwhelmed, I sit back and I'm like, okay, what are the things I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for this. And every single morning I start out my day where I just sit, whether it's laying in bed before I get out of bed or after I finish my reading in the morning, I sit and I do just a really quick, like 2 to 5 minute, doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be crazy, but gratitude session where I think about all the things, random, big, small, little, insignificant things that I have in my life that I'm just feeling grateful for. Almost always my cats, and it's almost always coffee, but there's, you know, another interchanging list of things that I just remind myself to be happy and grateful for. So there you have it, guys. There are the 6 habits that have actually changed my life, and the things that I am so grateful for implementing, because I feel like in the last 3 years I've gone from this place where I felt completely out of control of my emotions and my thoughts and my future and my happiness, and for, you know, the last 3 years I've worked so hard to be in the place where I feel like I'm starting to really feel comfortable saying that I do feel a sense of security and confidence knowing that I have complete control over my day and my future and my goals and my outcomes and all these things. So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that you will sort of evaluate this list and decide what works for you and try out a couple of these things. And please do not hesitate to reach out, whether it's comments or DMs on Instagram or wherever it is. DM me, message me, let me know if I can help in any way or any questions that you have. I would love to hear from you, and it would make my day knowing that you wanted to start implementing some of these things in your life as well. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to start delivering you more content around this sort of self-development, wellness, just overall bettering your life content, because that is definitely a place where I am moving towards in my own life as well. So stay tuned. You'll also see some more vlogs, so if you're into that, they're coming for you too. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope that you found this valuable, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.